Welcome back all you kings, queens, and in-betweens to another video here on the channel, and today we are bringing you another Commander 1v1 showdown. And today it is the battle of the Morphs, and we are going to determine who is the Morph Master between Animar and Missy.
Played by Elaine, aka the one true Missy.
Yes. Missy is a recurring morph commander because when creatures die, they come back as a facedown artifact Cyberman token.
I mean, I could just read the card.
Good.
Yeah, just let me read the card, man. Okay. So whenever another non-artifact creature dies, return to the battlefield face down, tapped under your control. It's a 2/2 Cyberman artifact creature. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent faces a villainous choice. Each artifact creature you control deals 1 damage to that opponent, or you draw a card, and chaos ensues.
Yes. And the other side of the field is Animar, Soul of Elements, protection from white and from black. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on Animar, Soul of Elements. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each 1/1 counter on Animar. So we are going to roll first to see who goes first. I got a 5.
I got a 10.
And would you like to go first or second?
I'll just be generous. You can go first. Yeah.
I can go first?
You can go first. I allow it. Yeah.
Okay, I will play a forest. Oops, not face down. And pass.
I will draw a card. It's going to play Temple of Malice, which enters tap. And when it enters the battlefield, I can scry 1. So just going to twist that.
Just gonna twist it.
I'm going to leave that where it is. And I'm going to let Jeremy take his turn.
I am going to draw. I am going to play a mountain. And I'm going to pass again.
I am going to untap. Draw. Play River of Tears. And then I'm going to...
Comes in tapped or untapped?
Comes in untapped. It's tap for a blue. If you played a land this turn, add a swamp instead. I was going to say forest, and I was like, that is not the right thing. So I am then going to tap and play Colgin Storm Singer. And it has haste, so I'm going to swing at you for 1.
Not for its morph cost.
Nope.
I am at 39.
Take that, boy.
And passing?
I am indeed.
I'm going to draw a card. And I am going to play this land for the opposite side of this land because I need a blue. So I'm going to play it as a tide channel pathway instead of whatever the other side, something bark, whatever. And now I have blue, red, green. By our powers combined, Animar is Captain Planet.
I say.
And Animar is on the field now. And after that, I will pass. I'm coming for you. Commander's already out on the field.
Yeah, I'm not afraid. I'm going to play Haunted Ridge. It enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands, which
You do.
I do. So go me.
So that gives you black now instead of blue.
Yep, that is accurate. That is a true thing that you have just said. And then I'm going to tap all of them. Their color does not matter, for I'm playing color thing, and that is the Laser Screwdriver.
Laser Screwdriver. What does that do?
So if I tap it, I add 1 mana of any color. If I pay 1 and tap it, I get to tap target artifact. If I pay 2 and tap it, I surveil 1. If I tap 3 and tap it, I go to target creature.
Whoa, goading creatures.
Yes, so rude of me.
And
that is my... Oh, you're a 1/1 right now.
I am a 1/1.
Might as well swing at you.
I will take the one instead of losing my commander.
That seems wise.
Yes.
You're wise in the ways of magic.
But now I can swing at you with commander damage.
Or can you? Ah!
Hey, passing?
Yeah.
Drawing. Whoops. We're going to play Forest. And we are going to start off this turn by tapping 1, 2, 3 to play a morph creature.
Beautiful.
Morph creature entered the battlefield. So this now gets a +1/+1 counter. And I could swing at you with commander damage, but I'm going to hold off.
Okay.
And pass.
Untap the things. Draw a card. Full disclosure, it's not a monster card, though.
No monster card, though.
I'm going to play Path of Ancestry. It enters tapped.
Oh, but you can get all the colors from that. So this now gives you black again.
So I'm going to tap for a red. Tap for a red. Black. Blue. To play Cult of Scarrow.
Not your commander.
I don't have enough mana.
You do. Oh, you're right. You're right. Why did I think it was one colorless and then the Grixis?
Jeremy can't count.
Cult of Scarrow. So what are we doing?
Whenever it attacks, I get to choose one at random. Then it has various effects. I am going to hang out because I'm a cool panda like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're untapping. We're upkeeping. We're drawing. We're going to play an Island.
Oh.
And we are going to tap 2 and a green to play Tuskguard Captain.
Oh, my favorite.
Tuskguard Captain now gives this trample because it has a +1/+1 counter on it.
No, I have it in my Lothiel deck.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now this goes up to 2. So morphs now cost me 1 if I wanted to morph something. So I'm going to tap 1 and I'm going to morph something. So this is now at +3. Morphs are now free. And I am going to swing at you with my +4/+4 creature with trample. You cannot block with that because it is a black creature.
I'm going to block with Culligan Storm, that one.
Okay.
That thing there.
So that will die. You'll take 3 damage. 3 commander.
I've been wounded.
And then after that, I will pass.
Dice to represent the beautiful commander damage that I have taken.
What is the other thing with this? Okay.
Okay. An Island.
An Island.
Yeah. So I'm going to tap 2 to cast Cyberman Patrol.
Oh.
Artifact creatures you control have a flick 3. Whenever a creature with a flick 3 becomes blocked, defending player loses 3 life.
Oh.
And then I'm going to tap... okay. You need to stop being difficult, guys. And then I'm going to...
What's up?
I'm confused by the wording of this card. Reveal a blue card in your hand. It says morph, reveal a blue card in your hand. You may cast this card face down as a 2/2 creature for 3. Turn it face up any time for its morph cost, which is just revealing a blue card. Okay. I got there, guys.
Oh, well, no, thank you for telling me what it is.
I don't... I'm still going to crush you. It's going to be fine. Okay, so I'm going to swing with my Cult of Scarrow. We'll roll die to choose what happens. Am I allowed to roll my die?
Yeah.
So it'll be 1 through 4, 5, and 6 are rerolls.
1.
So that one is put a 1/1 counter on each artifact creature you control. So these two.
Yep.
Which are artifacts.
So unfortunately, I'm going to have to let it through. I probably should have not swung with Animar because I could have just blocked it for free because it's protection. But whatever. We live, we learn.
Yeah. So
anything else?
That is my turn.
Okay. We untap. We upkeep. We draw. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to play a mountain. We're going to tap 2 mountains. And we're going to play Swiftfoot Boots.
Oh, my favorite card.
We're going to tap a forest.
Put it on Animar.
Put it on Animar.
I'm so surprised by this action.
Now, hexproof.
I had no idea it was
the
coming.
haste doesn't matter, but the hexproof matters. And we're going to tap a forest to tap my Tuskguard captain and give my Tuskguard captain a
counter.
1/1 counter.
You got there.
Yeah. And after that, I'm going to pass.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, are these 1/1 counters?
Yeah.
So why are we not using 1/1 counters?
You don't like my die?
No, I don't like your die.
Wow, that's mean, man.
We have 1/1 like actual 1/1 counters.
Okay. Black. Doesn't matter. Blue.
Don't matter.
1, 2. To cast Vila the Nightclad, which has Intimidate. Other creatures you control have Intimidate. Whenever Vila the Nightclad or another creature you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. Beautiful, wonderful in every way.
We both have that card because it works really great with Morphs. Makes your Morphs unblockable.
So fun times.
This is also unblockable. Because it's colorless.
So I'm going to swing at you.
With what?
This is a 4/4.
Yes, with protection though. So that means I'll block it for free.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm a 5/5.
Okay.
So I'm going to swing with this. I'm going to roll my die. See what happens. It's 1 again. So I got to put a 1/1 counter on artifact creatures.
Yep. So those will be that'll be a 2. Are you attacking with this?
No.
Okay. So it just gets blocked.
Yay, but I grew. So it's okay.
You did.
Everything's okay because I got bigger.
You did grow.
I'm an adult now.
Are you ending your turn?
That is my turn.
Before you end your turn, I'm gonna pay 2 to play Flash in Thrix, the Sudden Storm. Flash and flying. Spells you cast with converted mana cost 5 or greater cost 1 less to cast and can't be countered.
That's mean.
Then we'll go to
Your turn.
Yeah.
I don't like your turn. What's the other house?
We're gonna untap. We're gonna upkeep. And we're gonna draw. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna play a mountain.
Okay.
Got a lot of stuff going on here. And you have nothing that flies, right?
No.
Swinging. I do not have intimidate, so my morphs can be blocked.
We good? You just swinging with...
I'm thinking. Jesus.
You're not allowed to think. I'm going to look at my morph too while you're looking at your morphs.
I am going to tap a forest to tap this guy to give him a +2. Give him +2. Oh, I didn't up this when I cast him. I was supposed to. He should be +4. And I'm going to swing with this morph here.
Okay. So you're swinging with the morph with that thing and this thing, or was he tapped for
I'm
ability?
just tapping him for the ability.
Okay, so this is a what?
For 5 flying.
So I can't block that one. And this one's just a 2/2?
Yep.
So I'll block with my I'll block with this one.
Okay. I'm going to flip. I'm going to pay this to morph it. It is +2/+2 for each face down creature in play. So it's a 4/4.
He's going to die. Since he died, you lose 1 life.
Oh, because of Vela?
Yep. And
You lost your reveal blue card?
yeah. It's crap, so I don't really care.
It's the one that allows you to see your hand, the opponent's hand, right?
Yeah. Yep.
With only one opponent, really flipping it once is really all that matters. But
so, and a 4 from that, right?
Yep.
So that puts me down to 33. Life is good. Life is good.
Life is good.
That's it.
33 to 32.
Nice close match here. I'm just going to take my turn. I'm assuming it's my turn now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. So, beautiful people.
The beautiful people. The beautiful people. You have enough for Missy.
I do. It is time.
It is time.
Welcome to the party, Missy.
Okay. Now we got to do villainous choice stuff, right? At the end of the turn.
Says the beginning of your end step, each opponent faces a villainous choice. Each artifact creature you control deals 1 damage to that opponent, or you draw a card and chaos ensues, which doesn't affect our game. So.
But I would take 2 damage.
I'm going to.
What we doing?
Swing with Cyberman Patrol.
Okay, it's unblockable. So I'm going to take 4. Doing anything else? I'm at 28.
That is my beautiful, wonderful, and every way turn.
Okay. We untap. We upkeep. We draw. Okay. 4, 5. I'm going to tap 2 to cast Meteor Golem. Because I got a 5 discount on it. So I am going to. Part of me wants to blow up Missy, but part of me wants to. Oh, what was villainous choice would let you draw a card.
Oh, okay.
Part of me wants to blow up Missy, but part of me also wants to blow up Vela the Nightclad.
Okay.
So I am going to blow up Missy.
Bye, Missy. It was nice to have you hang out for a turn. That's the way our games go. We like you had your commander for a turn. That's enough.
Yep.
That's enough time.
So this went up to a. He's now 6/6.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to.
Swing with your flyer.
Swing with my flyer.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is 6/6, meaning you could double block and kill it. Oh, no, you can't. You can't block with either of those creatures because of protection. So I'm going to just swing with Animar for 6.
Okay.
And I will. That's it.
So 10 total.
Yep.
Deep shot.
10 total, 6 commander.
So 23. That puts me up to 9 commander.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to play I can play land. Hold on. I'm gonna play this. I want to pay it's a windswept heath. Windswept.
You don't get to just
heath.
go back to your turn after you've completed your turn.
I'm just playing a land. I forgot to play a land. I'm gonna search for a forest.
That's why did you tick up your health?
I took down my health because I had to pay one to search.
Oh, I see. Rude man over there. Do you see this man? Do you see this man cheating right here? He's not sorry. He's not sorry at all. I'm going to play Temple of the False God.
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 Temple of the Falsest of Gods. That was a land, so this is going to be black. 2.
You paid for your commander tax immediately.
3. 4. 5. Play my favorite card. It's Wound Reflection.
Wound Reflection.
At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life they lost this turn.
That's going to get annoying real fast.
I'm going to then swing with Cult of Scarrow. And that means I get to roll die.
I am going to, in response to you swinging with Cult of Scarrow, tap 4 in a mountain to flip this morph. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to blow up your Temple of the False God.
Everyone hates you now because you got rid of my land. The crowd is on my side. They're like, boo! It's like we're playing Smash Bros. And they go, Elaine! Elaine! Yeah. And
this guy's no longer buffed, though.
So now I get to roll my die still. Now that you blow up my land, I get to roll my die. It's a 4 this time, which is each opponent loses 4 life.
Oh, shoot. That means I'm going to lose an additional 4 life.
So really, you lose 8 life.
I mean, not yet, though.
Because?
I am going to... Oh, it is Intimidate, meaning I can only block it with things that share color with it.
But that's its ability.
What?
That's an ability.
I know. I'm just saying I can only block it with things that I can't block it with. Meteor Golem. I'm going to block it with this guy. I mean, it doesn't have trample, so...
It dies.
Yeah.
And you lose 8.
I lose 4 more.
So, 8.
Because you went to your end step. 8 total, but 4 more. I don't lose an additional 8.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why are you arguing with me? I don't have Missy anymore. No more villainous choice. Very sad.
Yeah. Passing, I'm assuming, because you already did the extra damage. So that's the end step. Draw.
Monster Coda.
We might be in a little bit of trouble here. Because we're not drawing the cards that we want to draw. Okay. We are going to... Damn, I really need to get rid of Vel the Nightclad. I should have blown that up instead of Missy.
Oh, are you living with regret? I never even get to take advantage of Missy. You always blow her up after like a turn.
Yeah. I'm going to swing with Tuskguard Captain and my flyer.
How much is Tuskguard?
4/4. So it'll kill either the thing you can block with.
And that one's a 4/5 still?
Yep.
So that's 8. I'm at 25. That puts me at 15.
I've just taken it.
Yeah. I have a plan. Don't you worry.
I have nothing I can do with all my mana. So I will pass after that.
Okay. Can't believe he blew up my land. That's like such a douche move, dude.
It is kind of a douche move, but I wanted you to not be able to get Missy back on the field.
I wasn't even going to play Missy, man.
But if you were able to get Missy back on the field, then I was going to do the villainous choice thing, and with wound reflection, it's going to be really rough.
All right, well, you deserve it, my man.
I deserve it.
Yep, you deserve it. 2 red. 1 not red. 1 blue. To play Ensnared by Mara. Each opponent faces a villainous choice. They exile cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. Then you may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Or, that player exiles the top 4 cards of their library and Ensnared by the Mara deals damage equal to the total mana value of those exiled cards to that player. Which one are you doing?
Oh.
Which one did you pick?
Non-land card. Literally infinite win condition. My next card, I would have won the game.
So,
That sucks a lot.
when Ancestral Statue enters the battlefield, return a non-land permanent you control to its owner's hand.
It's literally, like, just play that card, I win.
How?
Because I make him infinite big. You can't stop him. He's got trample. I just kill you with commander damage.
I don't understand how that works.
He bounces himself, and he's free to cast because of the discount.
Eh. So I have to bounce one of my things now?
Yeah. I mean, you can bounce him, but non-land permanent, so. Or you could not play him.
Or I could not play him, yeah. I'm not going to play him.
Well, then he stays exiled. You don't get to hold it in your hand. You either play it now or you don't play
it. Or I bounce him. I bounced him.
Huh?
I played him and then I bounced him. Can I do that? Because it doesn't say.
I guess so, yeah.
You can't bounce him. So
yeah, because I would bounce him normally.
So now he's in my hand.
Yeah.
He's mine now. You can't have him. He's in my hand.
Yeah.
That's how this works. He's
Yeah.
my toy. And I'm going to
what
wreck
are you
him.
doing?
Okay. Then I'm going to play. Wait, I do not have enough. So I'm not going to do that. I am going to then. You can't block this boy, can you?
Nope.
And you can't block this boy.
I can. I can block him for free and kill it.
I'm going to swing with Cyberman Patrol, though.
Yeah. So I'm going to take 4, which is going to end up turning into 8. Are you doing anything else?
That is my turn. My turn is complete. Live with your regret forever.
Play Spell Skite for free. Are you tracking your commander damage?
Yeah, I'm at 9.
I am going to. And how much health are you at?
15.
Oh, these untap. I'm going to swing with Thrix
The thing I can't block.
and Animar, which you also can't block.
Okay.
And that's it.
So 2 things I can't block.
So you're
It's
taking
10.
11 damage.
11.
Yeah.
So that puts me down to 4.
You have to kill me next turn or you lose.
I'm aware. And
I can't do anything with all this mana.
And then it's how much, Commander? 7?
7, yeah.
So that puts me up to 16. Okay. My turn, my boy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're guaranteed 8 damage if you swing through with your Cybermen, but then that's your only blocker for Animar.
You can't block artifacts, right?
What?
You can't block colorless?
Why? I can't block colorless, no. As long as Vela's on the field. I lied. I can block. I have an artifact creature. I could have not taken that damage. I have 2 artifacts in the field now.
Yeah, but if I can't block the flying, I lose, right?
Yeah.
Which...
Damn, I didn't have to take that 8 damage.
Stop complaining. You're going to win, probably.
It's a misplay, though.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that can block it, unless I get lucky. Let's see. Okay. Blue, blue, black. 1. Oop, sorry, I tapped you. 2, 3. See how this goes. I'm going to play the Cyber Controller. When Cyber Controller enters the battlefield, each opponent mills X cards. Put all creature cards milled this way onto the battlefield face down under your control. They're 2/2 Cybermen artifact creatures. Other artifact creatures in control get 1/1.
Mill how many cards?
3. Let's see if any of this is helpful to me.
You mill them or you put them in your graveyard so I'd be able to see what they are?
No.
Yes.
They're down under my control. They're 2/2 Cybermen creatures.
But mill means put them in your graveyard. Then you get to have them.
Let me see what I get. Where's my other card? Oh.
It's not a creature.
But it's...
It says,
their face.
It says creature cards, doesn't it?
No. All of them milled. Stop taking away my...
Put all creature cards milled.
Me, Grumpo.
Read your card. Reading the card explains the card.
I just read the card. Anyway.
You can't flip them face up, though. Does it say you can flip them face up?
It doesn't specify, but it doesn't really matter. That's not going to help me. So, how's it going? How much health do you have?
11. Everything gets +1, right? Does it get a +1 counter or it just gets...
It just says other artifact creatures you control get +1/+1.
Okay.
So I'm going to... Because I got to go out with the show here. I'm going to swing with that one. I'm going to swing with this one. I'm going to swing with this one. I can't swing with this one, or this one.
I'm going to block.
I got to roll my die, though.
You do.
See if this affects anything in any way, shape, or form. I got a 2. Ooh, that's a new number. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Uno, dos. Oh, that would have been helpful earlier. You would have been helpful earlier. You're terrible. Why did you come now?
I'm going to block with Meteor Golem. I'm going to block with... Oh, no. Can I not block Vela? Oh, no.
Were you getting cocky, my boy?
I can't block either of them.
What, this one or this one?
No, because I don't share color with any of them. This is a blue card.
So this is blue. This is blue. This is colorless. This also has black. This also has black. And this has red as well.
I don't have any black cards. I'm going to block with Spellskite on that.
Okay.
Because this has blue, a blue mana symbol on it. So I'd imagine it counts as a blue card. And I can't block Vela. So Vela gets through. Vela's not an artifact creature, so she's only doing 8 damage.
Yes.
Or she's doing 4 damage, and then it's going to turn into 8.
Yeah.
So are you going to end?
Yeah, and then you blocked these 2?
I blocked those 2.
Yep. Now you're going to fly through me and win.
I'm pretty sure this counts as a blue creature because it's got a blue mana symbol on it. Upon further contemplation of this issue, we realize that it doesn't matter if Spellskite counts as a blue creature or a colorless creature for the sake of Intimidate because it's an artifact creature, so it would be able to block regardless. Though in case anybody was wondering, by my understanding this would count as a colorless creature, not a blue creature. Untapping, this dies. This dies.
Bye!
And then I can just swing with whatever.
Yep, and I can't block.
Land. Animar and that.
Do you want your win condition back?
Yeah, I'd like my win condition back.
You still won, though.
It's true. But I would won not the same way that I normally would. I mean, I guess I won the same way, theoretically.
You won. Why are you complaining? You won the game.
Yeah. So how do you think that went?
I mean... technicality. Full disclosure... My one complaint with Magic is like when I was learning this game, I was like, oh, look at the colors on the top. That means it's that color card. That's what little baby Magic Elaine learned. And then she learned that that's wrong because there might be another color on the bottom and the card is a tricksy hobbit.
I would imagine that it counts, that this one counts as
well, that's how it's always worked with every other card, but it drives me nuts. I'm like, but the color isn't at the top. It's got to be at the top.
That share a color with it. And this has that color.
So, yeah. That upsets me about Magic. It's very tricksy. Because I've bought really cute unicorn cards that I couldn't play because I didn't have blue in my deck, and I'm still upset about it. Hashtag still salty. But in other news, I think that I lost because of skill issues. And I say that because, unlike Jeremy, I'm a morph deck noob. This is my literal second time playing this deck. And Jeremy's played... Animar? Is this Omnath or Animar?
This is Animar.
I got there first. Okay. Much times. Because Animar was one of your first decks. Not your first. I think Anala was your first. But
yeah. I was kind of dumb. I shouldn't have swung with Thrix because I didn't need to. I could have killed you with commander damage. So I should have just swung with Animar in the previous turn to be safe. And then left this as a blocker. Because it was not... If I didn't just luckily happen to put this on the field the turn before for basically no reason, then like I wouldn't have been able to block you.
But everything's okay because you got free stuff on the field and Lane didn't have stuff, and yeah.
But yeah, I've been playing Animar for a while. This Animar has not performed very well for me though, I will say. So
that seems like a skill issue.
It probably is a skill issue, honestly.
We're both having skill issues. We could share in skill issues and be skill issues squared.
Yeah, you getting Missy on the field probably would have been good in the last turn. Because then the things that I blocked with that died would come back as artifact creatures. But I don't know if it would have necessarily mattered. This card is nuts.
This is my favorite card for a reason. When we were playing with the precons, this card won me the game, along with the lead. That card is also very epic, but not Wound Reflection. Wound Reflection is my bestie. Yeah. You don't touch my Wound Reflection. If you touch my Wound Reflection, I gotta kill you extra hard.
Gotta kill me extra hard. Well, I will say something that always goes extra hard is this MTG content here on the channel. If you are liking it, please let us know down in the comments that you're liking it. Comment down below. What's your favorite morph commander? There's a couple of them out there.
Obviously, it's the one true Missy. That's me.
There's Missy. There's Animar. There's the one that came in the pre-con that I don't remember the name of. And... Okay. So there's some, like, have you played morph decks before? I like morph decks.
Oh, I stole your morphies. Take your...
And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of this content going forward. And ring that bell so you know what's up. And we will catch you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Hi, Tisha Valenza, aka Poison Ivy, and you've just been watching King's Entertainment Reviews. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.